Good Wednesday evening. Once again, high school sports fans, Joe Gilloway with Linglestown Gazette Sports live from the Orchard Street studio. And this is episode number 21 of our new podcast, Gazette Sports Chat, where we'll get to know participants from various realms of the high school sports world, the student athletes who play the games, the coaches who coach them, and others connected in different ways to the entire experience. We'll introduce you to tonight's guests and our second set of guests in just a moment. As soon as we're done thanking those responsible for bringing you tonight's show, our Linglestown Gazette Sports Platinum sponsors. And they are Rickabah's Electric, Payor Apparel, Ted's Bar and Grill, Freedom Financial Wealth Management, the Tire Mart, Team PA, AAU Basketball, Tonino's Pizza, American Legion Post 272, Hoffman Ford, Capital Region Insurance Agency, Modern Imprint, Sam Hartley Decking, Crystal Bob at Howard Hanna Real Estate, and Underdog Sports Bar and Grill. Thanks to all those great local businesses for their continued support of Linglestown Gazette Sports and our area student athletes. Upcoming on Gazette Sports Chat this Sunday, 6 o'clock. We're back to our regular day and time. This will be our championship weekend football recap show, or week 16, however you want to address it. But this will be the last one. We've started at week 1, and we're going to finish at week 16. We're going to talk about the 6 championship games. We'll be joined by our special guest panelist, Ford Chapman, Coach Ford Chapman, who won 3 different, try to top this. He won 3 different state championships in football, 1 as a starting quarterback, 1 as an assistant coach, and 1 as a head coach. Cumberland Valley as a starting quarterback, assistant coach at Central Dauphin 2011, and 1995 he head coached Bishop McDevitt to a state championship. So we'll have Ford Chapman join us, and he's a fun guy too. He's very entertaining. And then this coming Monday, we'll have our high school hoops recap show, which will settle into that Sunday night slot, Sunday at 6, as soon as we're done with the football. So anyway, let's kind of jump right into this. I said our second set of guests because we just got done interviewing a young man by the name of Gabe Scott from Central Dauphin. He's a track and field star, 100-meter, 200-meter guy. Great interview. If you didn't have a chance to watch that, please go back and watch it. But our guests for this second podcast of the evening are Brad Fenton and Garry Barnett. They are going to take part in our PIAA football tournament weekend trivia. And we got some really, really cool trivia questions together. We got Primanti Brothers. I was just there yesterday. They provided – I couldn't really give these guys any of my sponsor stuff because they're all out this way. They're Central PA. So Primanti Brothers was happy to provide them with some gift cards, and we'll get those out to you guys. We have 1 for first and 1 for second place. So let's start with Garry. Garry, tell us a little bit about yourself. How'd you get into high school football, and what makes you think you know enough to win this trivia contest tonight?
Well, I don't know if I know enough to win, but big high school fan, repping my alma mater's jersey, the other PM.
Love it. Yeah, we have a Penn Manor around here. That's what we were talking about.
I went to the District 6 Penn's Manor out towards Indiana, PA, and I was a rep for a year, so I know a little. Okay,
all right. I'm just glad to have you here. I've been trying. I don't know if you saw, but I've been trying for like a couple months to get people to take part in this stuff, and not everybody gets a kick out of it like I do. So, Garry, welcome. We really appreciate it. And then we have Brad Fenton also joining us. Brad, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for the invite, man.
And you are a coach, right?
Yes, I'm actually a D-line coach at Jeanette High School in District 7.
Okay, so that kind of qualifies you. You got to know a little bit about high school football, right?
Oh, yeah, I've been following it for 40 years. So,
where'd you go to school?
I went to Penn Trafford, neighboring school district.
So when you're not rooting for Jeanette, you're going to root for Penn Trafford, I'd imagine, right?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Okay. All right, good. So the way we're going to do this, where did I put my I have 21 questions, okay? And there's a total of 58 available points in these 21 questions because some of them have more than one answer to them. I mean, there might be some with 3 or 4. You get 1 point for each correct answer. Now, if it's going to be a question with multiple answers, like if we're looking for 4 teams, whoever gets in first has a chance to get as many as they want, just like Family Feud. You guys familiar with that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's just say there's 4 answers. Garry gets in, he gets 2. Okay, there's 2 left for Brad to get. Okay, if he gets none, then there's just 2 points on that one and none for Brad, and we move on. We're not going to go back and forth until we get them all. So that's pretty much the gist of it. I mean, there's really no more to it. We're just going to try to have some fun here, let's just try to be fair here with each other. Now I can't see Brad, so we were gonna use the hand up in the air. I don't know how we're gonna do this now. Let's boy, this is a good. I'm kind of stumped here. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's do it this way. Let's go. Since I have so many questions, let's go back and forth. Okay, that'll still give you guys a chance to get a lot of the questions, even if it's not your own question. Just be ready to answer it if the other guy doesn't get it first. Fair enough?
Fair.
You follow me? I could see Garry. If he had his hand on his desk and put it up in the air, I'd be able to see that. I can't see Brad doing that. So, all right. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10. Garry, give me my number.
7.
That's it. You're going to go first. It was actually 7.
Nice.
Okay. Now this is going to be an easy one. There's some easy ones, some tougher ones. First year the PIAA football tournament was held.
1986.
No. Brad.
1988.
You got it. 1 for Brad. Very good. Okay, so now it's Brad's turn. Only 2 PIAA districts to have never won. The only 2 PIAA districts to have never won a state championship. Brad. There's 2 of them.
District 5
That's 1.
and District 9.
You got it. All right, so we got Brad's up 3-0. Well done. So we're back to Garry now. Okay, District 5, we just learned, has never had a team. Oh, District 5 has actually never had a team make it to the championship game. District 9 has had 3 before this year now. There's 2 District 9 schools. Garry, name one of them. One of the 3.
Du Bois?
No. Brad.
Is it Red Bank Valley?
Very good. 2021, Red Bank Valley. So that's going to be 1 point for you. You get to keep going until you fizzle out, buddy.
Keystone.
Very good. Keystone, 1989, Red Bank Valley, 2021, and there's one more.
Smethport.
Oh my goodness. Garry, let's hope you ate your Wheaties, man. You got a little bit of. I'm not concerned with you being down 6. Okay, there's so many available questions.
It's early yet.
Left.
It's early yet.
It's early.
Oh, it's early. It's early. It's early.
Absolutely. I'm going to get this posted right now on the high school football, the page, the group that we're on. Live.
Smethport was the 3rd one?
Yes. They were actually the 2nd, but he gave that 3rd. It was Keystone in 1989, Smethport area in 1992, Red Bank Valley in 2021. They were
Red Bank's right up the road from me. I should have known that one.
And now they have 2 in this weekend's championship games.
Port Allegany and Central Clarion.
Absolutely. Okay. This one's a little, I don't know if it's tougher, but there's a lot more answers here. District 5 is comprised of just 3 Pennsylvania counties and 11 PIAA member schools. First of all, let's see. We're back to Brad. It's Brad's because you didn't get it first, Garry. Which counties? Give me one of the counties, Brad, that is in District 5.
Oh man. I have no idea.
Garry, you can get 3 here if you know them all.
I know all 3. Bedford?
Yes, sir.
Somerset?
Yes, sir.
Fulton.
Oh my goodness.
Good job.
And just like that. Well done, Gary.
That's
Yeah,
just
well
south of
done.
hometown. So
Listen, buddy, if you asked me that, unless I did the research like I did, I never would have known that.
I might have been
Okay.
able to get all 10 schools too, but
Okay, so you're up again. And well, no, we're going to ask you that now. We're going to ask you, there's 11 PIAA member schools in District 5. Name one.
Bedford,
Yes.
Somerset,
Yes.
Conemaugh Township,
Yes.
Winburn,
Yes.
Northern Bedford,
Yes.
Tussey Mountain,
Yes.
Chestnut Ridge,
Yes.
Myersdale,
Yes.
North Star,
Yes. I think there's two that you haven't gotten. All right.
yeah, I'm blanking on the other two.
Berlin and Everett. That was very good though. So you got 9, and now you're up 9-6. I never thought either of you were going to get anywhere near that. So
District 5, District 6 is my wheelhouse. So
okay, all right. I didn't know that. I thought you guys would hate me for even asking that question. Okay, only we're going back to Brad now. Only District 8 school to win a title.
Perry Traditional Academy.
Very good. 1989. Gary, you ready?
Yep.
What year did the PIAA move from 4 to 6 classifications?
2016.
Very good. All right. And Brad, only Philadelphia Public League school to win a state championship.
Oh, God. 3 seconds.
LaSalle College.
No. Good guess. That's a Philadelphia Catholic League school. Gary?
I'm going to fire one off the top of my head. Benjamin Franklin.
No, sir. Imhotep Charter.
That's
Even
a
though
public
they're
school?
a charter school, they're a public school. Yeah. They won one in 2015 and 2023. Okay, so let's move on to question number 8. Thomas Jefferson's semifinals round loss to District 3's Lampeter Strasburg ended TJ's opportunity, at least for this year, to join just 4 other schools with 6 or more titles. Brad, name one of those. 4 schools have 6 or more titles.
St. Joe's Prep.
That's one. You go ahead, Brad. We're going to go till you're fizzle.
How about Clareton?
No, sir.
Oh.
Nope. Gary, there's 3 more.
I think I know 2 of the 3.
Okay.
Berwick,
Berwick's 1.
Southern Columbia.
Southern Columbia is 1.
Oh, man.
Steelton High Spire?
No, they have 5. That's a great guess. Archbishop Wood has 6. All right. So 2 more questions, then we'll take a midway break. We'll calibrate the scores. And all right. So question number 9. There are 4 schools besides Thomas Jefferson with 5 titles, and we're going to take out the one that I just gave you. So now there's going to be 3 schools that we're going to go for with 5 titles. Steel High obviously was 1. I just said that. So, Garry, you're up first on this one. Name a school with 5 titles.
5 titles. I'm going to go with one that has a shot at possibly number 6, Bishop Guilfoyle.
No, they have 4. They're 4 of 5. They won 4 and they played in 5. Brad, you have a chance to get all 3 if you can.
Erie Cathedral Prep.
Ding, 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 ding. There's one.
Central Bucks West.
Nope. I'm going to give you the last 2. You guys both had a shot at it. Aliquippa and Mount Carmel. They each had 5. Okay, so we'll go to question 10 here, and then we'll take a short break. Hershey Park Stadium has been the site to 113 of 160 title games played to this point. Mansion Park in Altoona is second with 26. Which location sits at third? And let's see. Brad, you're up first.
Memorial Stadium in Middletown.
Oh, boy, that's a great guess. That's not it, though. That's such a good guess.
Cumberland Valley?
That's it. That's it.
Man.
Too bad it's only for 1 point because that was a tough one.
That was a wild guess.
Yeah, that was a good one. Cumberland Valley with 12. Okay, so we're at just about the midway point. We're at 10. Brad, you have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Garry has 9, 10, 13. So we have plenty of opportunities left. And we're going to move on we're going to stay on the sites, the SITE sites line of questioning here. There are a total of 9 sites who've hosted title games, besides Hershey Park Stadium, Mansion Park, and Chapman Field, who we just mentioned, all 3 of them. Who are the remaining 6, Garry?
Oh, God, I'm screwed. Memorial Stadium and State College.
No. You got the question is your oyster, Brad. There's 6 of them. You can get them all if you want.
Penn State University.
That's one. Very good.
Shippensburg University.
That's another. Very good.
Memorial Stadium in Middletown.
That was number 4. Yeah, they have a total of 4. Yep, that's good. You got 3.
Lackawanna Stadium.
Man. You're good. That's 4.
South Stadium in Pittsburgh.
Which is now George Couples Stadium. Very good.
And Memorial Stadium in Wilkes-Barre.
Oh, my goodness. Talk about springing into a lead. Well done. That's awesome. Okay. Next question. This will be Brad's to get started. Only school to win championships representing more than one PIAA district. Not in the same year, of course.
Right.
They won one out of one district, and they won one out of another different district.
Wilmington.
No. Garry.
The only one that jumps out would be Farrell.
No, sir. Because they've been, District 7 and District 10, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, but that's not the answer. Mount Carmel. They won in 1994 out of District 11, and they won also in 96, 98, 2000, and 2002, representing their current District 4. All right, that's only the second question that neither of you have gotten. Let's put a line through 12 and move on to 13. Garry, you ready?
Yep.
There are three now defunct schools who have won PIAA titles. No longer in existence.
I'm going to go wild guess Monaco.
No, sir. The question is your oyster, Brad. Once again, there are 3 possible points to gain here. 3 now defunct schools to have won PIAA titles.
Erie Strong Vincent.
Oh, very good. Yep.
1991.
1991, Strong Vincent.
Duquesne.
Yep. That's one. 1993, Duquesne.
Uh,
3 seconds.
General McLean.
No, that's a great guess. Scotland School in Chambersburg out of District 3. They won the single A state championship in 1992. Very good, though. You got Strong Vincent out of Erie, 1991, and Duquesne out of course, Duquesne in 1993. And you keep the questioning, or you keep the first opportunity here. Question number 14. Only 2023, the 2023 champion to qualify for the. Wait a second. Let me look at this. Only 2023 champion to not qualify for this year's tournament.
Oh,
Brad.
man. 20.
Did not qualify for, I'm sorry, the postseason at all. Any tournament.
Wow. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Dallas out of District 2.
No. Nope. Gary? Three seconds.
South Williamsport.
No, sir. After back-to-back Class 3A state championships and 10 straight seasons with records greater than 500, the Bell Vernon Leopards finished their 2024 season at 4-6 and did not qualify for postseason play. So the answer was Bell Vernon. Okay. Now we're back to, let's see, Garry first. We have 2 professional football Hall of Famers who have won PIAA championships. Name them. Out of all those players in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, only 2 of them. I thought there would be more, especially as football rich as Pennsylvania is.
I'm going to go crazy with the Aliquippa stuff. Darrell Rivas.
That's one.
Oh, and I know who he is, and I can't think of his name. I know it's a Clareton kid. I know the name, but I can't think of it. Clareton receiver now for the Bengals.
Now, he would not be in the, whoever you're thinking of would not be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame if he's playing for the Bengals right now.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Terry Clark said trick question. What question was that, Terry? He's what? Terry's the guy that moderates our page that we all met on. Okay, your time's up for that one. Brad, do you know any or the remaining one?
No, the only one I knew was Darrell Rivas, and who he's thinking about is Tyler Boyd.
That's not one. Yeah, that's a good guess, but Ty Law.
Yeah.
2 Aliquippa guys. Okay, so we're 15 questions out of 21 in. And Garry, you're at 14. Brad, you're at 17. Let's go on to question number 16. And this would be Brad's question to start with. 8 of the 160 championship games in history have gone into overtime. Let me make sure that I have My sheet's upstairs for this. We're going to take a quick break. Hold on just a second. It's right up the street. Or right up the steps.
All good, man.
Okay, I like this question too much to leave it out. Plus, we have to give Garry a chance to come back here. Let me see here. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. And those at home. I look like a train wreck here. Terry, we're never this disorganized on the Sunday night show. Okay, let's start it again. And it is Brad's question to start. Yeah. 8 of the 160 championship games in history have gone into overtime. Name just the participants in the game. 8 different games. I don't need to know the years. I don't need to know the scores.
I got Penn Trafford and Imhotep.
Very good. 2021.
Erie Cathedral Prep and Central Bucks West.
Very good. 2000.
Liberty and Bethel Park.
You got it. There's 3.
This one was probably the best overtime game. Mannheim Central and Pine Richland in the snow.
39, 38, and 2013. You got 4 of the 8.
Hanover and Canavan.
Hanover Area 20. Canavan Catholic, it was called back then. 19 in 1990. That's 5. This is incredible. You're doing a great job on this question.
Mount Carmel and Forest Hills.
1994, 20-14, Mount Carmel over Forest Hills.
Wilmington, West Catholic.
Wilmington 35, West Catholic 34 in 2008. 2 overtimes. That's 7, dude. You got 1 more.
North Catholic and Old Forge.
North Catholic 15, Old Forge 14, 2013. Got them all. That was incredible. All right. Garry, you still with us, buddy?
I'm still here.
Okay. So that was a sweep. 8 out of 8. That was incredible. All right. So let's move on to number 17 now. 17, we have a total of 21 questions. And we're going to go back to Garry here. Lampeter Strasburg beat Thomas Jefferson on Friday to become the first school from Lancaster County to advance to the title game in 13 years. Who was the last? I know that's not either of your areas. That's my area. I live in Dauphin County, which is just north of Lancaster County. 13 years ago, there was a school from Lancaster County to play in the title game.
I'm going to go ironically pulling it out of my back at Penn Manor.
No. Good guess. Brad?
I don't know the teams out there. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Jersey Shore.
No, sir. That's actually north of this area. Lancaster Catholic. They actually won 2 out of 3 back then. Okay, so now we're going back to Brad. Brad's in control of the question. The last District 11 school, for those at home, District 11 is comprised of basically the Allentown, Bethlehem, Easton areas. to win a state championship? Last District 11 school, Brad.
2010, Allentown Central.
Very good. Beat Bishop McDevitt 28-27. Gary, he didn't give you a chance there, buddy. All right.
That would have been my guess anyway.
Would it really?
Yeah.
Okay. How many PIAA member schools competed in football in 2024? I mentioned it just about every week on our show. It was one of the first things I mentioned.
505.
No. Brad.
470.
No. 555.
Oh.
Gary, you're kind of on it, right? I think you might have heard something before, but it just didn't compute properly. So there were 555, and now we're down to 12, of course. Okay, so we're going to put a line. I think that's only the third one, two. That's the fourth question you guys did not get between the two of you, which is phenomenal. Okay. Question number 20 of 21. With only 2 representatives in this year's title games, Avonworth in 3A and Pitt Central Catholic in 6A, District 7, or the Whippeal as it's known, runs the risk of leaving championship weekend without winning gold in any classification. When was the last time and the only time in history that this occurred? And let's see who Garry. Yeah, Garry. No, I just said Brad's in control. That's right, Brad.
1992.
Yes, sir. That's it. Scotland School 1 in 1A, Valley View in 2A, Berwick in 3A, and Cumberland Valley in 4A. So question number 21, this is going to go back to Garry. Which Penn State University professor of statistics developed a high school football ranking system, which was the most recognized measure of selecting Pennsylvania state champions from the years 1887 through 1987, the year before the PIAA implemented its own state championship tournament? Name that person.
I don't know the first name. Last name, I believe, is Saylor.
You got it. That's good enough. Dr. Roger Saylor.
At least I go out with a correct.
No, yeah. No, you did.
Yeah, went out with a bang, man.
Listen, man, you did a good job, Garry. if Brad didn't get in your way tonight, if you didn't run into Brad, let's see, just for craps and giggles here, 17 and 8 is 25, 27 total for Brad and 15 for Garry. So Brad will get the larger of the 2 gift cards, Garry.
It's like District 6 with the Catholic schools.
But you're
running the buzzsaw.
But you're still going to go out and have a bite to eat on Primanti Brothers, Garry. Brad, great job. One more question for you, Brad. What does your Sunday night at 6 look like?
I'm actually going to my football banquet Sunday night.
All right. I just wanted to see if you were going to be available for the show. That was going to be my second. How about you, Garry? Are you available Sunday night at 6?
I believe I am. Yeah.
All right. We'll correspond about that.
Okie dokie.
We'll have you in on the show, Brad. We would have had you. You won first place. I'm sure you're going to talk circles around my crew and me. But well done, both of you guys.
Hey, send me the link, man. If I can get in, I'll get in, man.
Okay, I'll send you the link. Let me know beforehand, though. Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
See if you can get in. If you can't, then we'll bring Garry in. I can't really bring you both in because we already have like a panel. You know what I mean? And it's hard to kind of add 2 to it. But Garry, you'll be prepared for a backup, right? If Brad can't do it. Okay. All right, fellas. Brad Fenton is our champion. Guys, that was great because they weren't easy questions. There might have been like 2 or 3 that were semi-easy. After that, getting all 8 of those overtimes, that was your crowning championship moment, Brad. So
yeah, thank you.
Brad,
look, you would have gotten 1.
You know what? I do this kind of for a living. I do spend a lot of time around high school football and all that. I would not have won tonight. There's no way I would have beaten Brad tonight. So, that was kind of a championship round of trivia. Fellas, I really appreciate it. We got Brad Fenton, Garry Barnett. I'll be in touch. I'll get those gift cards from Permani Brothers out to you tomorrow, and we really appreciate it. We're glad that we have a chance to interact with you on the Pennsylvania High School Football Facebook group too. All right.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thanks, man.
Thanks,
Good job,
guys.
guys.
Yep. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.
All right. Thanks, man.